Hi, this is Brian Aubert from Silversun Pickups, and I'm here with my friends from Guitar Center, trying out the new Gibson Hummingbird Studio. Spoiler, it's gonna be good. I've been playing guitar for quite some time now. A friend of mine gave me his Sheraton Epiphone, and we used that early on for early Silversun gigs, and I just fell in love with it. And it was able to handle all the things that were being thrown at it. I could feel the guitar reacting to the way the music was, and that was pretty much it. Gibson was kind enough to lend me a Hummingbird that I've just never given back, and hopefully they're not gonna ask for it back. When we started to do a lot of radio shows where I had to perform acoustic, everybody who saw it was thrilled by it because of the history of it. And I learned how important hummingbirds were through people's reaction when I showed up and opened the case. It made me feel that the songs had more purpose, were just more real. And then you just kind of play them acoustically for people, and you hear the energy of the song, but it's gotta be a guitar that's gonna be able to handle that kind of hit, you know, and have a thick sound like. Things like that. And so by being able to present the song as it feels like, if you're there with me watching it, you're not seeing like, I saw him play like kind of the song. It still felt like you heard us performing the song, even though it was just acoustic. It's very important to me to feel like I can represent it that way. My first thought when I saw this thing is I thought it was beautiful because it's matte. It looks more like a painting than the shininess of how a lot of guitars sort of look, like that sort of sheen on it. And I was hoping when I would grab it, it would feel as good as it looked, and it does, like, and especially with the neck, because the neck, for me, can throw me off so fast with guitars, especially if they're just so lacquered, and it feels like you're playing a guitar and you haven't touched it because you're on like 5 miles of lacquer, you know what I mean? And this thing right away, it just has texture, it has feel, like all these little like textures are so important when you're playing, especially when you're just like feeling your way around a guitar and you're getting to know a guitar, and all those little indentations and little pieces of wood, you can help you kind of have a reference to where your hands can go without having to think too much about it. You can really feel it, and this has that right away. I do play percussively. I even use effects that way, especially in the early days. I would use different guitar delay pedals, stuff like that, for more percussive effects. I feel like I'm accidentally a lead player, but my heart is with the rhythm. I just love the way rhythm guitar players are. I find as I get older, noticing them a lot more. I do like riffs, but I just don't like it when the attention calls to it. I like things that could be complicated, or maybe they're not, but I want it to just sound like it's supposed to be there. I tend to use a lot of open strings, and it can be hard for tuning because I fret high, but I like things ringing out. Now, I'm okay with a little bit of that warble that goes in dissonance with it, but you don't want it to be too much because it's just gonna sound wrong. That is a case where the guitar really needs to be able to handle it. Acoustics should be mic'd. I just think that that's how they're built. A lot of the times when you're doing those sort of things, they do not have the ability to do that, and they will just DI you. You're pretty much in the hands of what the guitar is able to give. The pickup is so important. What's amazing is when they don't have anything, and you just have no mics, and you're just in like a little room, or sometimes you're in an outside spot and you have an acoustic, and then you really can open it up. I prefer that more than anything, the real nakedness of it all, because then you can really use an acoustic for what it's really born to do, you know, like. You can feel like the control of it so well. These guitars are built to get into it. And so you want to be unhindered with that as much as you can. This is without any pickup at all. This is just the guitar acting in its own way. So now we're going to turn on Mr. L.R. Baggs' Element Bronze. And this is what that sounds like. This is the thing where I get excited about what I get to do for a living, because I get to play wonderful things like these. I mean, I love my Hummingbird, and honestly, I don't want to tell my Hummingbird that I'm doing this, because I like the way mine sheens and stuff, but there's something about this mat. You just want to dive right into this thing. This is a beautiful guitar. It sounds wonderful, and most importantly, it feels really strong and feels really steady. And if you want to learn more and get to touch this thing and mess around with its beauty and everything it has to offer, go to guitarcenter.com or call one of their expert gear advisors. Go to your local GC.